Justin Bieber just went off on Instagram, and fans are freaking out over what he's saying. From cryptic captions to raw selfies, the pop icon's social media presence has turned into a public diary of pain, pressure, and faith. But the real question isn't just what he's posting, it's why he's unraveling in front of millions. Here's everything going down, and why this might be more serious than anyone thought. On June 8th, Bieber posted a pair of black and white selfies on Instagram. He looked drained, worn out, and the caption, "I'm tired of transactional relationships." Then he added, "If I have to do something to be loved, that's not love." Boom. That line hit the internet like a warning shot. Fans were quick to read between the lines. Was he talking about the industry, his inner circle, his marriage? Whatever it was clear. Justin's not just venting, he's screaming into the void. Things didn't slow down. In his Instagram stories, Justin shared 4 more selfies. This time, he looks stressed, one hand over his face. The caption? Brutal. "This is how I feel after people keep telling me there's more work to do after I've given everything I have to give," he wrote. "I don't think any of us can handle hearing, 'Just try a little harder and you'll be like me.' It's not true." He continued, "We want to make our life about work so bad, but this life is about God. Quit making your life about work. Stop playing God, please." For a guy who built his empire off relentless hustle, this was a hard pivot, and maybe a cry for help. But the real alarm bells? They came before that. On June 7th, Justin dropped a carousel of bathroom selfies, mirror shots, wild facial expressions, and a caption that read, "You could point at my flaws, or you could recognize your own." Some fans brushed it off as edgy humor. Others weren't laughing. "He's clearly not okay," one follower wrote. "Why are the people around him not helping?" And then came the comparison no one wanted. "He's turning into the Britney of our generation." That wasn't a compliment. It was a warning. There's been speculation for months. Disoriented public appearances, slurred interviews, awkward energy. But Bieber's camp insists, no hard drugs. A rep told TMZ that Justin is sober and in a great place, focused on fatherhood and music. Still, fans aren't convinced. When someone goes from spiritual quotes to bizarre mirror pics to explosive captions within 48 hours, people start asking questions, especially when those posts sound less like wisdom and more like warning signs. Meanwhile, Hailey Bieber just closed a $1 billion deal for her skincare brand, Rhode. $1 billion. Vogue cover. Global rollout. Champagne-level success. And Justin? He reposted the announcement. No caption. The contrast is striking. Hailey's brand is glowing. Justin's posts feel like they're coming from a man barely holding it together. And fans are noticing. Some called him supportive. Others said he seemed detached. One even wrote, "Why do I feel like he's not proud of her at all?" Yikes. In between the chaos, Justin keeps coming back to one thing, faith. In one story, he wrote, "Jesus was always the answer to pain we are all facing." Another message, "The harder I work on myself, the more I think about myself. The point is to think about others." He's clearly searching for meaning, for balance, maybe even for peace. But that search? It's unfolding publicly, messily, and under the scrutiny of 293 million followers. And when someone says they're tired of being told to try harder, that's not laziness. That's burnout. According to sources close to the Biebers, Hailey isn't walking away, but she is concerned. One insider says she's been in tears over Justin's behavior, that she's scared something bad is going to happen. Another source claims she's heartbroken by how hard people are being on him now that he's finally come out of his shell. Either way, the narrative is shifting. From Justin's fine to is Justin in crisis? And still, no one's officially saying he needs help. But fans, they're shouting it from the comment sections. Justin Bieber just turned Instagram into a confessional booth. Raw, emotional, and unfiltered. From cryptic rants to faith-fueled breakdowns, it's clear he's trying to make sense of a world that still wants more from him. But the question isn't just what he's saying, it's who's listening. Because when the cries for help get this loud, ignoring them isn't an option.